Hello, I'm broadcasting legend Rick Mercer. You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge. Some of the material you hear on this program may not be suitable for everyone, like you, in the car with your kids in the back seat. Please do not blame DBS if your kids go to school and they start calling their friends and wallets. Listen with discretion. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Hi, this is Christopher Lloyd.
Jason Sudeikis.
Lou Ferrigno.
Hi, this is Adrian Grenier.
Jason Mewes.
Hi, I'm Sean William Scott.
Hi, I'm Rick Mercer.
Yeah, dude, what's up? This is Steve-O.
This is Gilbert Gottfried.
Marcus from Mumford & Sons.
Hey, this is Doug Gilmore.
This is Dancing Monkey, Jay Baruchel.
When I'm not making hit records,
When I'm not hunting quail,
jerking long balls into the stands at the Rouser Center,
Sleeping in a pool of vomit.
doing hot yoga,
Playing professional ice hockey.
I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
And I was drunk enough not to care. Woo!
The biggest a**holes in Toronto.
That's what makes me happy.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Happier than a one-legged pig on a fishing trip.
but I'd rather mow my lawn.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 something. The Edge. Woo!
Now, listen, I know we don't have a million sports fans that listen to this radio station. I totally understand that, but I'm a massive sports head, and the Jays made a trade yesterday that made the front of my pants big.
What a way to describe it.
Yeah, I know. Seeing a guy that pitched a perfect game in a Blue Jays uniform makes me happy. Same with this Josh Johnson guy and Jose Reyes, three of the probably best baseball players at their positions, and the Jays traded for him. And you know what? They spent money yesterday. So they're trying to make the playoffs.
Yep.
Let's give them a hand.
Yeah.
And then we traded away the guy that doesn't like gay people and a bunch of other people that you won't miss. So it doesn't matter, including Henderson Alvarez, who just might as well turn around and throw the ball over the wall.
But getting rid of Escobar was well done, too, in this trade. I mean, you get rid of some controversy, which, it's a
PR move.
Yeah, it's a great PR move. You're right.
It's awesome. It's just an awesome trade. And now, if you look at the trade, you look at all the guys that are going the other way. This Adeiny Echeverria guy, he was a highly touted prospect. But these guys were all minor league to major leaguers. I mean, they were still trying. Some of them are still making the jump. Mm-hmm. But the great part about it is that the Jays actually said, "Okay, we'll take on $170 million in salary." And they have. I don't remember the last time. I remember when they were winning championships. They were the highest. Their salaries were the highest in the league. It was like $92 million or something like that.
Yeah, they were getting guys like Paul Molitor and Dave Winfield.
Ricky Henderson. For fun.
Yeah.
No big deal. Let's go get these guys.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson. Yeah, that was awesome.
Even back when they got Roger Clemens when he was shooting dope in his arse.
Yeah, it's crazy to think.
Yeah, but anyway, no, they make this big trade yesterday, and I'm reading online about it last night as I got home, and then I was looking at it this morning, and I thought to myself, you know what? I see what's happening here. I see what's happening here. Not only are they trying to win, they're getting rid of all the Spanish guys. Oh. Ay. I'm joking.
I know.
No, but it was a great trade. Great day to be a Blue Jays fan yesterday. And nice to see making. Do you remember the days when there was no salary cap in the NHL, and the Leafs always went out and got the greatest players? You know, they got McGillney. I remember when they went out and got McGillney, they didn't give a crap, and then they would just load their teams up with as many high-priced guys as they could. No one else could compete because that was it. Well, but it showed that they cared. Trade deadline when they got Owen Nolan and Phil Housley and Brian Leach. Remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then it didn't work out, obviously, but it showed that they tried and they cared. And this is all you want out of a sports franchise if you are a fan of that team.
And in this day and age in sport, yes, there's something to be said about development, but there's also said to be something about just spending some money.
Yeah,
on some
spend money to make
players.
money.
Yeah.
I wish more companies did that.
As opposed to just taking money away to save money.
Yeah.
That's what the Marlins did yesterday, which is totally fine with me. We got three of their best players.
Well, I mean, they tried it last year, the Marlins, and it didn't work out for them. But we have a good core, and that's why I think it will be a great trade because they're adding to this core.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And all the players that we still have on the Jays, all the good players are locked in for 3 years too.
Well,
so there's
more importantly, all their friends are still on the team.
You don't have to change the IDs.
Yeah.
The curse isn't like you're right. The curse doesn't hit the Rogers Center.
No, it doesn't.
You
Stays
said
away from the Rogers Center. Stays away. It's awesome. Jose Reyes, Mark Burley. It's incredible.
He can motor too, eh?
Who?
At Reyes.
Oh, yeah. He runs.
You know what Anthopoulos said, eh?
Probably something that sounded like this.
Right. Oh, boy! He's very little.
We'll try and get a hold of one of either JP or Ricky this morning and see what they think about it. He tweeted, Ricky was really stoked yesterday. He tweeted how great it was to be a Blue Jay yesterday. And so did Jose Bautista, who during the year, he's like, you know something, we need to do a better job of getting better guys here. You know, it's nothing bad to the guys here, but some of them not so much.
It's pretty incredible.
That's awesome. Financially, the Blue Jays are picking up 5 guaranteed years of Reyes' contract. That's $100 million over 5 years.
What a lucky guy.
$22 million a year for 2015 and 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, the guys that own the Blue Jays now part own the Leafs, right?
Yeah.
Does this mean that maybe they might do the same thing on the hockey side too? Maybe
they try, but no one wants to come here. That's a different story.
It'd be nice, though. It'd be nice to be like the early 90s in Toronto when everybody was winning.
Yeah, big time.
We're due.
We are.
So if the Jays actually... Listen to how much money... So you're also getting an influx of cash into the town, too. Because one guy was, over the next several years makes $114 million. One guy. Another guy makes $51 million in the next 3 years. 12, 19, and 20.
They'll pay for
Mark Burley.
They probably won't even have to.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. That's a lot of money.
Can Burley still pitch?
Big time.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's the best fielding pitcher out there, too. Anyway, it's a good day to be a Jays fan.
Yeah.
The Chorus Broadcasting System presents
The Dean Blundell Show.
Gonna be a super duper program for you.
102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Doctors are warning people to avoid the use of illegal service clinics after a man was admitted to hospital with possibly a fatal genital infection. 3 words you don't want to hear. Fatal genital infection. As a consequence of a penis enlargement procedure gone wrong, 50-year-old dude whose name was withheld was admitted to a hospital for treatment because his genital has swollen to the size of a coconut. Apparently, the cop said he underwent a procedure.
It worked.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't say anything about life and death, though.
Yeah. Or the shape.
You need a woman whose vagina is shaped like a bowl. Guy was admitted to hospital. He went for a penis enlargement at a clinic 5 years ago. Was injected with olive oil. The man's genitals were working just fine until about 6 months ago. He suffered a cut to the penis without proper treatment. The wound became infected. He was ashamed to visit a doctor, but the pain and the infection grew, so he had no choice. He was admitted to a private hospital where doctors found cancer had spread through the region. They suggested he move to a government hospital. The doctors then had no choice to remove his penis, but the cancer spread towards his abdomen and testicles, and they've been able to bypass his urethra to his anus, so he now pees out of his bum and he has no wiener. This is why they're saying don't get any backroom penis enlargements done with a guy that has a syringe and some olive oil.
You too may pee out of your bum one day. That is so embarrassing.
From one wiener store to the other, a new study says sports equipment and grooming tools are the leading cause of injuries to adults' genitals, according to a new data published. Every day, consumers send an estimated 142,000 adults to the emergency department with injuries to their genitals between 2002 and 2010. The 8-year study said 2/3 of them were men, 16, of course, because we're idiots. Sports exercise equipment, particularly bicycles, were bad, accounting for a large proportion of the ball injuries and the wiener injuries, particularly men 18 to 28. Bathroom mishaps were 10.5% of injuries to the wiener. Toilet injuries, and like crushing a man's penis or scrotum. How you...
Come on. I know.
In my 39 years on this planet, I have never got my junk snapped between the toilet seat and the bowl. Ever.
Only standing up to urinate.
Yeah.
Because when it accidentally falls 'cause it's that
in
big.
because it's so massive.
Yeah. No, I know. Like, come on.
Falls in the bathroom. Guys over 65 hurt their genitals by falling in the bathroom. This is funny.
Okay.
Articles of clothing accounted for 9.4, including those penile zipper injuries.
Yeah.
Whoa! You got the Frank or the beans? Both. Straddle type injuries where guys were stepping over chairs or railings. Those are pretty common too. Injuries happening more frequently in the summer. Blah, blah, blah. Hot coffee. For women, the biggest injury was personal grooming. Good for you for taking care of that and the risks involved. Bathing products like scissors, razors, clippers causing most of the injuries to the pubic region. The other most injured, it was a sex toy. Just giving it to
Oh.
yeah, where they get the Sawzall and put the dildo on the end of it.
Although what's funny about the story, it then says 4.3 of those same sex toy injuries happen to men.
Yeah. That is funny. And a toddler has been diagnosed with a rare genetic condition, which means he cannot stop smiling. Little Elliot Elland, who suffers from Angelman Syndrome, a chromosome disorder that causes severe learning difficulties, which has left him with a permanent grin on his face.
This is the worst day of my life.
The 2-year-old always appears happy and smiles and laughs as a result of the genetic condition, which affects fewer than 1,000 people. I might be able to fix him.
How so?
Let him listen to Virgin.
Yeah. His face may actually split, but he'll still frown.
I've never seen anything like it. He's not smiling anymore.
Just have them go on their website and look at a picture of them.
Now he's got this permanent crap look on his face. One surefire way to test it out, huh? You're gonna tune in. Those are your Edge Files for whatever the hell day it is in November, the year 2012.
The Edge Files on 102.1 The Edge.
What's up, everybody? This is Steve-O, and you're listening to Dean Blundell on 102.1 The Edge.
And don't forget, folks, we're putting on a little show. It's called Christmas Fest, and Kevin Smith will be there. Ooh, pardon me. Craig Gass will be there. Dirty Heads will be there. You can get your tickets now at Ticketmaster, or you go to edge.ca for more of the details. But it's going to be fun. It's like a variety show. Now, people don't know what they're going to get because it's not really just a concert. You know, you don't just sit there and get your face melted off by some band. That's not it. That's not what we're doing. It really is kind of a variety show. So I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. We had a production conversation the other day with Craig Gass on the phone. And Craig was very excited, and so he's going to be doing some stuff he doesn't normally do. And then I talked to Kevin the other day, and he's really pumped to come here, and he's going to be doing some Q&A, but we're going to mix it up a little bit. It's going to kind of be have a bit of a comedy roast feel. It's going to be fun. And then the Salads are going to be playing live. We got some other special guests from other bands that are going to be playing live, and then that we can't talk about. And then the Dirty Heads are going to play some of that stoner music, man.
It's so important, Dean, that there's even a Facebook page dedicated to it.
Is there really?
Yep, there is.
Get out of here.
That's how you know. So people can let us know if you're going, or you just type in Dean Blundell's Christmas Fest.
Can we link it up to ours?
Yeah, we'll link it up to the. For sure, we will.
Yeah, do it. Do it now. Do it. Do it seriously.
Right here. I'm accepting. I'm joining. I'm going. It's official because it's on Facebook.
See, this is what Facebook's okay for, if you ask me. This is if you were to say, what's Facebook for? I would say for stuff like this, for events, for things, not for people's personal lives.
I'm glad. It is good that way. It's
absolutely. I identify the use of it for sure.
Because now it's obviously a tool and you can converse back and forth about this event. But
who's coming? What do you bring in? Where are the hot babes?
As opposed to gossiping and creating problems, because that's all that's all Facebook really does.
And speaking of which is a nice segue. Did you guys know? Did you know that 64% of marriages in the United States cite Facebook as a reason for irreconcilable differences?
64
of divorces?
Divorces in the United States in 2012 cited crap on Facebook. It's one of the leading causes of divorce.
I can see it. You know what's funny is that Facebook has changed a bunch of things, right? And I don't know how to change settings. Once they change them, that's just sort of how I leave it because I don't bother going and trying to hide things. On the message page where you open up your messages, before it would just open up a message and you would have that person's message you're talking to. Now what it does is it shows all the other messages down the left-hand side while you're in one message. And all that is, to me, is now people can see, if they're looking at your screen, they see everyone you've been messaging. Mm-hmm. And that's usually where all the problems are, right?
Yeah.
Through the private.
Look at this girl. Because what happens is guys will look at other guys that are Facebooking their girlfriends.
Yes.
And go, like, that guy's a pretty good-looking guy. What's he doing? I don't know who that guy is. Where's she know this guy? She know him from work. What time was she at home from work? And women do the same thing. Oh, this woman Facebooked you. She said, I'll see you at lunch or after dinner or whatever for this meeting in the minute. And then we can see it. And then I don't know her. What you doing with her? When were you last night at like 5:30? Because you didn't get home till 5:45.
I got a suggestion. Just be transparent in your life. Then there's no suspicion.
What does that mean?
I mean, if you're going to
I know what you mean.
If you know what, if you didn't have Facebook, you're going to keep secrets another way. That's what I figure. So 64% of those people, if it wasn't Facebook, they would be, I don't know, mailing letters or whatever they did in the old days.
I found a shoebox full of letters to this whore.
Yeah, and it's sort of related to what you're saying. You know that whole Petraeus scandal.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah. But do you know how they exchanged messages with each other so they wouldn't get caught with some of this stuff?
How?
It's actually kind of brilliant. They created a shared email account.
Yeah.
And what they would do is they would send messages, and they would never send the messages.
All the people did, or just
just the two of them.
So they just had
Broadwell
and Petraeus,
so they would
CIA director.
Yeah, so they would write a message and leave it in the drafts.
What a plan.
And it was a shared account, so it never got sent anywhere. I mean, eventually they all had to disclose all the stuff.
Well, clearly it didn't work.
No, I know. Well, I mean, but it could still work for you if you're not at like the head of the CIA or whatever.
It's amazing, eh? The guy's got all those tools at his disposal. This David Petraeus guy used to be like the highest ranking general. He was very well thought of. He's a CIA director. And he even gets busted with texting sexy time.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
This guy can wiretap the hell out of anybody. He probably knows the greatest secrets the U.S. has to hide.
No one is.
I should have cleaned up my inbox. Did you see the chick he had the affair with, too? Oh, smoke show.
Amazing.
Yeah, unbelievably hot.
And can you imagine having someone like that being your biographer, wanting to know all the information? Like it's just a recipe for
especially if you saw David Petraeus' wife.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she looks like the north end of a southbound dog.
Really?
Yeah, not good. No good, as my girlfriend says. No good. No good.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Talking about, I got an email from this guy, James, who emails me from time to time, and he said that kid, because in the Edge Files, we talked about this kid that couldn't stop laughing. And smiling. He's got this syndrome. He can't stop smiling. And I just read the story. So this woman emails me and she's like, no more talking about sick children. I'm like, come on. The kid looks cute. He can't stop laughing. Can't stop smiling. It's a condition called Angelman Syndrome.
I did a little research after you brought it up, and I was watching they sort of had this one report, and this kid just looked happy all the time. I mean, if there was one issue to have.
Yeah, looking happy's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm sure when he's like 25, it's going to help get chicks. He always, hey, there's the nice guy, you know.
Do you know what he looked like? You know what that kid looked like? He looked like Sean the other day when we were doing those lines from Grandma's Boy. Remember that?
Sure.
One of the greatest stoner movies ever made. Anyway, here, I'll play this for you. This is exactly what the kid looked like. Turn your microphone on, Sean. Don't say anything until I say, though. I just want your honest reaction. So turn my computer on.
It's on.
It's on. Okay. You ready? This is a scene from Grandma's Boy. See if you get Angelman Syndrome. Look, he's starting already doing it. He can't stop laughing. Here we go.
That's right, monkey. Play my head.
I like it.
I want you to take the Frankenstein the deer the green monster, the bling, and the bling bling. And I want...
Johnny loves it.
Go ahead. You want to know another good line?
Yeah.
You know when they're sitting there and they're super baked and the phone starts ringing?
Yeah.
And he goes, "What is that ringing? Do I have a tumor?"
You get so into it, man. Your eyes even squint like a stoner when you talk about it.
Man. What's another great line? What's another one? Oh.
wait.
What about Cheech and Chong? Up in Smoke?
I'm not talking about that movie, you stupid idiot. You're so stoned right now. You're doing. You went to a totally different movie.
I can't remember.
I think he's out of line, Steen. I think he's at like 3 or 4 tops for a movie. Like, come on.
You need to roll it all into one joint.
No one's ever been brave enough to try that.
One man is. Roll it.
I like the Frankenstein part.
You're such a dipstick. Almost said a swear. Can you imagine having that, though? That kid's got this syndrome where he just smiles all the time.
He's going to turn into the Joker.
That's
turn into a villain.
So you better stay away from prescription pills. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It will not end well for you, little boy.
Stay away from the Olsen twins' apartment.
Oh.
He looks so cute, too, this kid. He's got this little tiny teeth. He's British, so they're probably not great teeth.
No.
But little guy, he's got little teeth, and he's got this syndrome where he's got this. He looks like the happiest in the whole world.
Actually, kind of looks like Chucky, but I mean.
Okay. It's going to turn out bad for him, I swear.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, I know. Imagine that being like the kid getting out of bed and walking over to your bed in the middle of the night, and you turn over and he's standing right there going,
Feed my pants.
I gotta go poo.
Bad.
I gotta go poo. Poor kid.
This is the Dean Blundell Show. 102.1. Yeah.
It's time for your emails and tweets. We'll take a couple phone calls too. 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343. Maybe if we have a chance. I got an email from this woman, Michelle. Hi, Dean. I'm Canadian living in Norway. Me and my husband hate it here. We've listened to your show for many years, and all the time when we're home here in Norway, it keeps us laughing and smiling. Wanted to thank you and share some funny things. I can't attach a photo. Here's a link for a hilarious TV commercial which ads here in Norway. It's Will Ferrell talking about beer in Sweden. I guess this is a big thing. They get celebrities to endorse certain products in different countries that they can't speak English, but it doesn't matter because the big, like in Japan,
it's like Bill Murray in Lost in Translation.
Yeah. Bingo, yeah. So this is Will Ferrell for Old Milwaukee.
För singlar med höga anspråk.
I'm here in Stockholm, Sweden for Old Milwaukee. I wonder if you can see that sign behind me. It says infart. This place is a crack up. They don't even know.
It's a beer commercial.
What does it say? I missed that part.
Infart.
Oh, okay.
They don't even know.
For Old Milwaukee. I wonder if you can see that sign behind me.
He's killing himself.
It says infart. This place is a crack up. They don't even know.
There's apparently a really funny, she says there's a really funny hemorrhoid cream one on Norwegian TV. I think this is it. Yeah, it's hemorrhoid cream. Norwegian hemorrhoid cream. Can't imagine it'd be different than regular people's hemorrhoid cream.
100,000 suomalaiset kärsivät vaieten.
This woman's rubbing the bark on a tree. She's rubbing it.
Peräaukon kutinasta, haavaamista ja peräpuka.
No, she's scratching her butt on the tree. Norwegians are funny, man.
Ennaltaehkäise ja hoida peräsuoliongelmat helposti.
And then they got this guy, he's standing there, he looks happy because he's got this thing on his finger, he's gonna put up his hoop.
Sano hyvästi vaivoillesi ja kokeile AC3-komforttia.
Yeah, that'd be embarrassing. Yeah. And the hemorrhoids, do they itch? Hemorrhoids itch?
Oh, yeah.
I've never had a hemorrhoid.
Never had a hemorrhoid.
I don't think so.
Never. Yeah, you're not in the hemorrhoid club then.
Get with it.
Really? Why are hemorrhoids bad? Like, what happens when you get a hemorrhoid?
Well, people stand around.
What do you mean people stand around?
Can't sit.
Oh.
Okay. That's what happens when you get hemorrhoids.
Is it that bad?
Well, you know what? I had one real bad one when I was like 28 or 20. When I first worked here, if you remember. And then I had to go to, I remember I went to like the doctor for it, and they cut it open.
What?
Yeah, they drain it.
They lance that.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a knife in your hoop? Is that what you did?
Yeah. And then some can just itch, like little ones, but it's like you can't push. You've always said you can't push.
You can't, you can't force the issue.
Mm-mm.
Were you a baby about the whole thing?
I don't know. I was probably a baby regarding everything. So.
Yeah, you were a baby the other day at the Argo game when that 12-year-old kid wrestled the ball away from you.
I wasn't a baby. I was more upset with myself.
Went to the Argo game. This guy kicks. So this is my next email. Hey, guys, yesterday we were going to tell the story about Todd and the 12-year-old at the Argo game. What happened? Get to it. Thanks, Dino.
So, literally had just walked into the Rogers Center, and it was so nice to see Dean with his boys and his girlfriend with her girls. Very sweet Brady Bunch-looking family there. Mm-hmm. Really, I'm being very generous. I was there with my buddy, and I was holding a beer in one hand and my sunglasses and my BlackBerry in another. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it was like crazy. There's a football coming towards us.
Right at him.
Literally right. And that never happens. I wasn't expecting it all. So I kind of stand up, and it hits me in the chest as I try and close my arms around this ball.
But Todd refuses. What people don't know is Todd will not let go of his effects. He will not. It's like a woman in a handbag. He will not let go of his phone. He's wearing these kind of goofy bastard gloves, the ones with the fingers cut off. He's also got a what appears to be a vitamin water in one hand.
Oh, that's what I had. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
and some face cream in the other.
I didn't have my face cream on me. I can't find it today, though. I'm pissed off. Anyway, so then it gets even funnier because then it goes to the ground, right? And again, I don't drop anything. I reach to grab it and everything. And this kid, who's probably 90 pounds. Mm-hmm. Not only is he 90 pounds, Derek.
Maybe 12 or 13 at the most, like my kid's age.
And he's wearing topsiders. Wrestles it away from me and gives it to his girlfriend.
He's got a girlfriend.
Or some girl,
I think it was his sister or mom or something. I don't know, but he literally pulled the ball out of Todd's arms. Just yanked it out.
Forced the fumble.
It was so fast. It was, and Todd's like, but I was holding on too much stuff. I'm like, you just got totally pushed out by some kid.
Dean kept looking over throughout the whole game. He's like, that's the kid who stole your ball. How do you feel about it? And the thing is I really want to obviously to give to Dean's kids, but I'm just saying that now.
Yeah,
it's easy to say.
You never would have given it to my kids.
Of course, I would have given it to Ev. You know that. Anyway,
that's the thing I find about when you go to a baseball game or football game, and they have that thing where they throw the T-shirts or the little mini balls into the crowd, and everyone goes crazy.
No one cares about kids. Everybody just beats the hell out of the kids or the women for it.
But the weird thing is, at the end of the day, when you leave, it's a stupid little ball, and you have no place. It just ends up going on a shelf somewhere. But people will fight for those things.
Football's kind of a big deal, I thought. Like, really,
like a real game football for sure.
But that never happens.
Well, no kidding. And each time a CFL player, I don't know if you know this, each time a CFL player kicks or throws a football in the stands, he gets fined the cost of the football. So, and apparently it's a pretty stiff fine because I heard it was $75.
Yeah. There goes half the game salary.
Exactly. They're going to go back to panhandling.
Yeah. Well, Derek and I saw that firsthand. I mean, the Argos have been great to us recently. And we're not just saying go to the games because it's a playoff. Well, yeah, it's kind of bandwagon thing. But I mean, it is a really fun time. But when we were at the practice, they were so protective of their balls. We couldn't even use it for a video. They had to go get like the defensive team had their own ball, the offensive team in
they
practice.
Had to break glass somewhere and get the ball out of the little thing. Yeah,
so we could use for our video anyway. Yeah. So it's not only just games; it's like everything.
Take it seriously.
Maybe they only made like 20 for the whole league this year.
Hey, Luther Rickno, the Todd Shapiro of Comic-Con Festivals. You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
So Rob Ford's in court again today. So this makes me laugh. I don't know why, but I hear Olivia Chow might become the next mayor of the city of Toronto, which, I don't know her from Adam. She seems like a nice lady. Might be great. Who knows? But I can guarantee you, if Olivia Chow becomes the next mayor of the city of Toronto, our job will become a whole lot less interesting.
True.
You think so?
Yeah,
in terms
totally.
of nothing to talk about, or
Yeah.
because you think of restrictions?
No, I believe that in terms of the fact that this Rob Ford character gives us so many great jokes and laughs every day, whether it's stepping off the scale and twisting his ankle, whether it's gaining weight on his weight loss challenge, whether it's giving people the finger in traffic with his Rob Ford license plate, whether it's reading and driving at 70 miles an hour.
I think my new favorite is Remembrance Day speeches, but anyway.
Whether it's his totally sweet Remembrance Day speech.
In slow motion.
Oh, that was so bad yesterday.
It was the worst.
It really was. It was truly, truly terrible. This is what remember when he said this in the thing?
We remember the service and the sacrifices
him?
Yeah.
of more than 1.5 million Canadians.
Oh.
Soldiers, sailors, aircrew,
and
merchant
what?
seamen.
So now, folks, follow me. Yesterday we had some bigoted racists call in and complain that we were talking about Rob Ford too much. But here's the great part about this whole thing. This is what I love. Rob Ford is now in court because he apparently libeled and slandered. He said some stuff about some people he shouldn't have, and someone's suing him for $6 million. And David Miller is going to be coming to testify, I believe, against him.
Yeah, he's subpoenaed.
And so Doug Ford, the other tubby cat, he gets on the thing yesterday. He's like, "This is a witch hunt. Everybody's out for us. This is an abuse of the process." But people don't go ahead with a judge will throw out a court issue if he thinks it's stupid. You know what I mean? There's obviously merit to it.
Yes, yeah. Before it gets to there, yeah.
For the life of me, I cannot remember anyone in public politics or civil lifestyle like Rob Ford who gets into as much crap with his mouth as he does. I think he's awesome.
I don't know how it's time to run the city.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
No. You can't run the city from a courtroom, can you?
There's always stuff going on.
Always.
We remember the service and the sacrifices of more than 1.5 million Canadians. Soldiers, sailors,
and
aircrew,
and
what about
and merchant
what
seamen.
Oh.
Seamen.
Who suggested to him he talks in slow motion, one word at a time?
It's
I don't
the
get
Barack
it.
Obama style.
No.
Merchant seamen.
Dude, that's not Barack Obama style. That's like Rain Man style.
Yeah, yes.
Dun, dun, dun. Bow. 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 Bow.
It's that priest from
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride, yeah. Peter Cook.
Seamen.
It is now a proven fact. Facebook is a scourge on society. Facebook destroys relationships. Facebook makes people do terrible things to one another. Terrible, terrible things. The Dean Blundell Show is on Facebook. See what the guys are up to. Leave a comment. Listen to the podcast. Make new friends. Dispose of the old ones. Check us out on Facebook today. And please like us. All right, whatever. The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez called it quits. I read yesterday that he called it quits, and then I read that she called it quits, and I really don't care because they're just too
rich
kids. Yeah.
So rich.
However, as most things happen, like when Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston broke up, and then there was Angie, what's her face in the background, and then all of a sudden, people, it's like sloppy seconds all the time. It's kind of, it's like radio hosts in the city of Toronto. You just go from station to station to station to station.
Incestuous.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, I think Selena Gomez would have no soul if she didn't give this guy a chance. He's been professing his love for her for about a year and a half now. His name's Sammy Ray. I'm going to play this for you. He's a 56-year-old convenience store worker who loves Selena Gomez, and he likes to make videos for her. This is one that he made professing his love of Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, totally in control of me? Yes.
Then when they answer their own questions.
You gotta see his face. His teeth are all punched in. He looks like he looks like a total creeper. Just a huge, creepy, weird, greasy, four-eyed weirdo.
Let me tell you why. First, I am head over heels in love with her. Okay? Second, she came along in my life right when I needed her most. Third, she's a very loving and caring woman. Fourth, she guides me and has never told me wrong yet. Get it? It's like she can read my mind or something. I honestly don't care if she can. Love has no bounds, so I honestly don't care what you all think so far as our age difference goes.
Yeah.
Those fussing about this can kiss my you-know-what as far as I'm concerned. This is Jay Harrod and how I feel about this. Thank you.
Yeah!
Wow.
You can kiss my butt, as far as I'm concerned.
Sounds kind of like Billy Bob Thornton.
This is him setting the record straight with him and Selena. Keep in mind, this guy's one of those creepy creepers that has never met her. Mm-hmm. Like, he's the kind of guy you'd find underneath a windowsill, and he'd say, no, I'm fine. He'd have like a shrine to her at home built out of matchsticks and
old skin.
His old skin.
Creepy that you thought of that.
Yeah. It is a little bit, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah. This is him again.
It is Wednesday night, November 24th, 2010.
Yeah.
And while shopping and feeling bad, I got a call from a radio station in Australia. They seem to think somehow, some way, that me and Selena Gomez are dating. And foolishly, I went along with it. The fact is, me and Selena Gomez have never met.
No.
We do talk on the phone a lot, but I just want to set the record straight. We have never met.
Yeah.
And besides, who would believe that me and Selena Gomez are dating, considering I'm 56 and she is 18? That's it. I just wanted to set the record straight, and I'm tired and I'm still feeling bad, but I'm doing this video tonight so I can post it so everyone knows what's what. Thank you.
Nice.
But that's how crazy is that there are people out there, he really believes he talks to her on the phone. He's that enamored with this Selena Gomez, who's got a pie face. I wouldn't be interested. But when you're 56 and that much of a loser, it's mind-blowing someone could be that disturbed to believe that.
Holding a little microphone and everything.
He's got one of those little tiny microphones.
I'm sure he does.
I'm sure he's not focused on Selena anymore now. Listen to this.
Hi, this is Jay Harrod, and I just want to say I am no longer focused on Selena Gomez anymore. It's not that I still don't like her or anything, because I really do. It's just that I'm so extremely busy right now with my career, running for president, and everything else now. I just don't have the time. Okay? It's like, if me and Selena ever meet someday, fine. And if we don't, fine. Just doesn't matter that much to me anymore. I gotta stay focused on my career and running for president. I hope you all understand this. Thank you.
Thank you. He's not in office, huh?
Yeah. P.S. Return my phone calls, Fanning sisters.
Yeah.
God. You think the FBI is checking that guy out from time to time? Yeah.
Jesus. I don't know where you get that weird.
Parents.
That's got to be that's got to be some kind of disorder. Like he's got to be effed up.
Yeah, when you start thinking that they're singing to you directly and things like that, there's a mental gap.
Apparently there's one of him talking about how much he loves Demi Lovato too. He likes them pie face girls.
Hey, this is Toronto Blue Jays catcher JP Arancibia. When I'm not catching baseballs and slamming homers, I'm hanging with the Dean Blundell Show. We race cars, shoot deer, and funnel beers. And sometimes Todd even helps me rub out my kinks. That's it, though. Just the kinks.
102.1 The Edge.
Coming up in just a few minutes, we'll do some open phones, but not full open phones. We're doing just females. Just a couple of female questions. Awkward female questions. I know what this sounds like. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
You know it.
Slow clap.
Earlier we were talking about faking orgasms.
Oh, yeah.
And my man Derek here. Told a funny. Do you have a story time music here? And story time with my man Derek?
Yeah.
That'd be good. Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, Nikki music. Cool. All right.
Just because women, there's a study, women fake them, I think, 80% more than men.
Really?
But not our man Derek.
I was in a long-distance relationship, and we spent a lot of time on the phone. And one night, I just, we trade. Generally speaking, we trade the big O's.
Oh, so what do you mean? What do you mean you trade? Like one night you'd
No, before the phone call was over.
You'd both have to have an O.
Have to have one.
What a great thing for a blind guy.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Total oral.
In fact, it was probably the best part of the whole relationship. But
was she gross looking?
She was all right, but just kind of crazy. So one particular night, I wasn't feeling very into it at all, and she, no problem. Yeah. What can I say? And so I thought, I think maybe I'll just try and fake one on the phone. And I was in an apartment. I had a roommate, so I try to keep things really quiet. So I tried, and she called me on it like right away.
Yeah.
She's like, "You're faking it." And I went, No, I'm really tired. Because did you want me to show you how I did it? Okay, so I'm like,
I'm not gonna stop laughing.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then I'm thinking, okay, here we go. Time for the big old faker. That's really good.
What?
Good. Yeah. Okay.
That sounded so creepy.
Yeah. So obviously it sounded way different than it normally did.
Yeah. Usually I start crying and I'm all thankful. Oh. You just have to do the little pulsy thing at the end. The pulsy. Yeah. That was probably the best one ever. Thanks.
You know what you should start doing is answering people on the phone like that. Hey, do you want to go out for dinner tomorrow night? Yeah.
No.
We should do orgasm guy interviews here.
Yeah. So, do you like the new movie that you're in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We loved it too so much. Oh, yeah.
Really like the movie. It was... Yeah.
But you see, in today's day and age, Derek, you couldn't fake it because it's all FaceTime stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So you'd have to...
Yeah, but I can never get the camera on the right angle and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's always my knee or something.
Yeah. You like that knee?
Yeah.
Jeff just emailed. They said, listening to you guys do this is so weird.
Hey, just because you're turned on, Jeff.
Yeah,
sorry.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You want some?
But I think she caught it because I rebounded too quickly at the end. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
okay,
like,
well, anyway.
All right, talk to you later.
Bored, lonely, hard up. Use your free hand and follow the boys on Twitter.
At Dean Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1.
The Edge.
Hi, The Edge.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, brother. What's your name?
Name's Chris.
Where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm from Milton. I'm at work right now.
What's up?
Well, I just wanted to let you guys know I called Mad Douche on your behalf, and I just confronted him on all the recycled material I keep hearing on his radio station.
Oh, recycled from our show, you mean?
Yeah, from your show.
Yeah, he's doing it again this morning. I got an email from some guys like he's telling the same penis stories you told in your Edge files yesterday, and now he's talking about Rob Ford like you talk about Rob Ford.
It drives me crazy. So, I mean, I've been calling for a couple weeks now. I finally got through to his call handler and asked for Mad Douche, and she didn't want to put me on, but he was in the background. He said he would take the call. And he basically said that he's just borrowing material from other radio stations, and you guys all do it.
No.
So that's his excuse. You know, he's just boring. He's going to give it back at some point.
Yeah. That insinuates he will give it back. By the time we get it back, he will have destroyed it.
Exactly, because I don't laugh at his radio station ever.
No, no one does.
Even though he uses the same stuff you guys use, I never laugh at what he's saying.
There's this kid in England with Angelman Syndrome. Did you hear about this kid that can't stop smiling?
No.
Yeah, and we talked about it this morning. They're bringing him here for a cure because they want him to listen to that dick.
Yep.
And he'll stop smiling.
So again, you gave him more material.
Once again, yes, I did. Everything we do. Someone told me that he listens to, like, he records it or listens to the podcast. I don't know. He presses play on his tape deck. I don't know. But it really does piss me off. And it pisses me off because you go down this road and you do your thing, and I'm not whining about it because he's just an embarrassment to our business.
Most people are in this industry. That's part of the overall problem here. Rarely did you ever grow up going, I really like that radio guy. It was awesome meeting him at Canadian Tire.
He totally gave me 2 bumper stickers and a thing of Mike and Ike's. Hi, The Edge. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm calling for an awkward female question.
Yeah.
Hi, I was curious, what do you do if the male's, junk is too big for the female cervix?
Babes. Is that you? Babes?
Yeah,
no,
we've
I'm
heard
just
this
joking.
before.
Yeah. Is it, what do you mean? Like, it's too...
You can, personally, I can feel it hitting, the end of the line, I guess.
What is it uncomfortable? Are you uncomfortable during your interaction with your thing?
In some positions it's uncomfortable, in some it's not,
I would just use those positions where it's not.
But what if they don't like those positions as much?
Is that the case?
Most of the time.
Well, okay, so is there anything you do? How big are you? How tall are you?
I'm 5'0".
Okay, so you're little, you're tiny. How big is he?
Pardon?
How tall is he?
6'2", 6'4".
Well, how big's the thing?
It's 7, 8-ish. But I'm tiny.
That's not that big.
I know, but I'm tiny.
Hey, you give a lot of small wiener guys hope. That's what you're doing.
Chinese.
No, what?
I stay in the overhead compartments. I'm a small girl.
Yeah. Yeah, but Asian women are a little more slight than I would say certain continents. Yeah, she's Chinese. Yeah, so she's very small.
I'm not Asian though, but I'm just small.
I thought you said you were Asian.
No, I'm Scottish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of that. Now this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah. Now you're just abnormal.
Yeah. I thought it might have been just a kid. No, it's who knows? I mean, I would do yourself a favor and just keep going and work it in. It's like a catcher's mitt.
Okay.
It's like a baseball
Yeah,
glove.
You just got to work it in.
Work it in. You got
Run it
how
over
long
with
you
a
guys
car.
Don't run it over with a car. Just put a rubber band around it and pound your fist into it.
Yeah. Put a ball in there overnight.
Some oil. Some rope.
Put a ball in there overnight.
Get a softball.
Shove it in the freezer for the evening.
Yeah. When it thaws out, it's a little,
A little more malleable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it on, do you enjoy having sex with him, or is he just too...
I do, but there's odd times where it's uncomfortable, and sometimes there can be...
Wow, that you just got You got real.
That just happened.
I took it up a notch, sorry.
Yeah, no kidding.
What about can he just do just the
Just a
But
tip?
it's 50-50, right? I don't want him to be...
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think you just got to work it in. Like I said, I think it's just a matter of time over time. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Yeah. Keep going until you're 30. You'll be fine.
He's not putting enough effort into it.
No, yeah. Do your best. Yeah. Do better.
Yeah.
Longer foreplay, too. That helps.
Do better.
Try harder.
Nobody likes a quitter.
Yeah, relax, man. At the edge.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
I was talking about. I heard Rob Ford's speech, and it kind of sounds like Frankie the Weather Guy.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? It was a sad day for us, that Remembrance Day, listening to him murder that speech. Can you imagine the veteran? He probably talked slower than a lot of World War I vets.
Half of them fell asleep during it.
There's none left.
Hey, the edge.
Dean, the new My Little Pony episode was on Saturday.
Who is this?
The brony you called a few weeks back.
Oh, yeah, brony. I didn't call you.
Is this a girl?
No, it's a dude.
Oh, it is? Sorry.
So there was a new My Little...
Hurrah!
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't going to do calls today, but yeah.
They're good, or yeah.
Anyway.
Dean, do you want to know what happened?
Oh, man, I'd be...
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure. I'd like to know what happened. Folks, just so you understand, there's a group of crazy men called bronies that really love My Little Pony, so they call themselves brothers that like ponies, therefore brony, and they love the music and they know the characters, and if it's as weird as you think it is, it probably is. But anyway, you're weird. A brony, right? But you're not one of those crazy militant bronies that gets dressed up.
No. I discovered something online called clopping. Would you like to know what clopping is?
Yes, please.
It's pleasuring yourself, the cartoon horse porn, basically.
Cartoon horse porn?
It's called clopping.
It's called clopping. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. You look it up online, clopping. It's...
How do you spell it?
C-L-O...
C-L-O-P-P-I-N-G.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I want to,
Is there a video of clopping?
There's some, no, there's
when
no
bronies,
video of people.
When bronies do it to My Little Pony.
When bronies do it to My Little Pony. It's called clopping.
Yeah.
So, it's not just pleasuring yourself. You can be with another guy while My Little Pony's on. That's still considered clopping?
I guess so. I'm not into that but I know what it is, but...
Are you gay?
No, I'm straight.
Okay.
Dean, do you know why sometimes bronies do clopping together?
No.
Because friendship is magic.
Friendship is magic. It's also hard to get out of your hair.
You're mean.
All right, so what happened on this week's episode of My Little Pony?
This week's episode, Dean. I'll call every week if you want and describe the episode. All right.
Please, that'd be great.
The main character, Twilight Sparkle, is given a test by Princess Celestia, the ruler of all of Equestria. The test is to go and basically fix this hidden empire, this empire that was been hidden for like 1,000 years, the Crystal Empire. And
you have a job, right?
Yeah, Zellers. Yeah.
Zellers. Okay, keep going.
It's closing. Yeah.
I like this guy.
Sorry for getting sidetracked on the pony.
That's okay.
I know. Oh boy.
Here we go.
All right. So she goes to this empire with her friends. The king who ruled the empire is trying to come back.
What's his name?
King Sombra.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Keep going.
Okay. He. I'm trying to think what happens after. I'm doing this like off the top of my head here of what I remembered from the episode. Okay. So she throws a crystal fair to try and distract the ponies from realizing that the king is trying to take over. And the centerpiece is this crystal heart that they don't have.
Keep going.
They need to find the crystal heart. So basically, by the end, they find the crystal heart. They get the Crystal Empire back to normal. King Sombra gets obliterated. And then the the episode ends with the song.
What's the song? What's the
The
song?
song? Oh, no, I'm not going to sing the song.
Sing the song.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know the words to it yet.
Well, okay, sing it as best as you can.
If I could get the lyrics on the computer. No, never mind.
Come on.
No,
Hum it at least.
Okay,
You know that. Hum it.
yeah, I know the humming.
Of course you do.
We know.
Yeah,
No kidding.
I can't even remember the.
Dino. He's twice now. Yeah.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
Hey.
Trying to remember the episode.
Are we honestly, dude, if you're going to call in with brony updates, you're going to have to
Yeah,
come
you
with a
know
little
what?
more.
Write something down.
Okay, do you want me to write some down next time for you
Yeah,
guys?
you're failing this time. I mean, you started
sorry
off
about
good.
All right, okay, by the end of the episode, yeah, they end up singing this song, like, oh, Twilight, you passed your test, you saved the Empire, and then, like, the last shot is the train leaving Equestria, and Princess Celestia and Luna, they raise this book with their magic, whatever, and then they nod at each other, and then the episode goes to black, so it ends on, like, almost a cliffhanger-ish thing.
They gnaw on each other?
No, I bet you said the last shot was whatever. I bet you the last shot might have been somewhere along your backside.
Glopping.
Yeah, it didn't fade to black. Quite the opposite.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Brony.
Next week, next week, I'll give you a little preview of next week.
Can't
wait. Oh, I know. It's going to be great, Dean.
Oh, no.
Next Monday, man. It airs every Saturday. Next Monday, I will call and tell you about the episode Too Many Pinkie Pies, which the character Pinkie Pie, the pony.
Do you really look forward to these?
No.
Hey, Dino.
Oh, okay. I kind of do. It's fun to like.
Too many Pinkie Pies. He knows nothing about
Pinkie anything. You don't know anything about anything, Pink. Thanks, man. Guys, they love My Little Ponies.
It's crazy.
These guys, there's a whole group of them.
I saw them at that Comic-Con, and they were wearing all the rainbow everything, and it's nice that they found each other.
Yeah. Those guys are like one bad episode where their favorite My Little Pony gets killed away from being serial killers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, God forbid Twilight gets it in one of the episodes. Hey, The Edge.
Hey, is this Dean?
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy?
What's up?
I'm a long-time listener, man. I love the show. You guys are the best. You make my morning every day.
Thanks, man.
Hello?
Yeah.
I got a joke for you, boys.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Little boy Blue.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we know where that's going. Hi, The Edge.
Hi, I'm a brony, too. I kind of want to call in after this last guy and straighten a couple things out.
Oh, it's a brony fight.
Brony's listening to us, so thank you.
Go ahead.
First of all, like the percentage of people who are those cloppers, it's such a small percentage. It's about 2% of everybody there, and it's just paint everybody with a bad brush there. I don't like that.
What kind of brush?
Dude, you watch My Little Pony. Do you get dressed up for it, too?
I do not know.
Okay, but you love My Little Ponies, and you're an adult male.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so there you go. Continue.
It's just, well, that last guy kind of sounded a little, I don't want to say, but...
I'm going to tell you, you guys sound exactly the same, so if you're going to give him... Yeah, totally you do.
I guess it's just the phone, then never mind.
All right. It's the phone.
Darn.
We have these My Little Pony filters on our phones. So like, I can call in right now. If you
I got
want.
it too. Yeah, dude. Hey, Todd, you call in. Hi, The Edge.
I'm a brony. Did you know what happened in last week's episode?
No, tell me.
I was too busy clopping to care.
Yeah. How many My Little Ponies does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
I don't know. Just lots because they're little ponies and they can all screw in the light bulb.
And they're magic.
They're magic. They just in their thing. So anyway, go ahead.
Well,
are you correcting his accuracy of what happened in the episode?
No.
Oh, because that's what I thought.
No, he basically described it pretty well, but that's not what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get like the whole community that we have here. It's just like I like the show. I've heard it all. You can call me whatever you want. I've heard.
I'm not calling you.
I think you're great,
but I think it's great that you have something like. But when you see other guys that like it, and then you go, man, I like this too, and those guys are a bunch of goofy bastards.
Well, I'm not saying that about all of them. I'm saying that about some of them.
But that's the funny part to us is that you're actually stereotyping them as opposed to us. We're not. We think it's great that you're doing it. You're mad at someone in your group for misrepresenting you.
Yes,
He's not like us. He is. You're all the same. You have the same focus, which is this My Little Pony show, which is goofy. Go ahead.
Does that? Do you, sir, know the how the song went at the end of that episode, though?
No, I don't. No.
Okay.
Do you know how the My Little Pony song goes, the opening theme song?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you give us a taste?
No, it's not what I'm about. I like the show, but I don't like to go and show it off to everybody like that.
Is it like the old one, the My Little Pony?
It's
Skinny and bony, fell off a bike, something in the head.
It's a little bit different, but it's basically the same tune.
My little pony, all skinny and bony, shoot it 'cause it's starving.
Turn it into glue.
Yeah, you got it.
yeah. That's
My little pony, little and bony. Shoot that thing right now. It's very sick. Farmer didn't feed it. That's why it's sick. You can see its shoulder blades. Let's shoot it in the head.
It's for the best, Billy.
That'd be hilarious. In an episode, they just come with AK-47. Yeah.
Some Italian guy shows up. Hey, this is good meat. What's wrong with Twilight? Well, a couple of guys standing behind him with a milk crate. My little pony just shoved a brony with his big bony. There's a whole group of these guys.
Yeah.
My little pony. I am so lonely because I watch My Little Pony.
Just me and my Raceroni.
Clopping, then popping.
If popping had two O's, that would be pooping. You know how many other things there are for adult males to do in this world other than that? It's endless.
That involves exercise, though, doesn't it?
Not even. I know.
Sports.
Reading.
Going out and seeing the sun.
My little pony here in my basement of my mom's house. I have been wasting all of my life on this dumb show. Like, Siri, if I came to work one day and I said,
love the Smurfs.
Yeah, exactly. I just got to tell you guys something. I've been a closet strawberry shortcake fan my whole life.
I'm more of a huckleberry pie guy myself.
No, you're kidding.
Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. When I'm not making hit records, I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
Actually, Dave, it's Blundell.
I don't know how they do it here.
That's cool. That's just the way he pronounces it.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
The Dean Blundell Show. On the Edge.
Time for We'll Hop in Ladies' Day. Hey, The Edge.
Hey,
Hey, what's your name?
Kim.
Kim, where are you calling from?
Toronto.
Toronto, eh?
Hey,
What's shaking?
not much. What's going on?
You calling for a contest, I understand.
Yes, I am.
All right.
So?
It's a Gary Oldman. I learned so many things from Gary Oldman movies. The least you say, the better you are.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Uh-huh. All right. So you're asking me?
Do it.
What the happened? All right. This is a bit embarrassing.
So far?
Did you learn speeches from Rob Ford?
No, not really. All right. So I was kind of seeing this guy, and we kind of partied together. We were doing our thing. We went out clubbing one night, and we kind of dabbled in some, fun stuff.
Intercourse?
No. Like,
Butt love?
No. I mean,
Oh, drugs.
Mirrors and knives and things.
yeah.
You did a bunch of coke. You did some booger sugar.
Some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I'm not too familiar with a lot of stuff like that. But anyways, so whatever. I was drunk. We were having fun. And then we went back to his place. And, we were getting kind of hot and heavy and, doing our thing. And all of a sudden during, I kind of had this feeling to go, like, number 2. Hello?
That hello was the best hello ever. Hello?
It's so boring. Damn it.
Hi, The Edge.
We were getting kind of hot.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
The Edge?
Yeah, what's your name?
It's Angie.
What happened?
What happened? Can I just say that I love the Dean Blundell show almost as much as I love the Dirty Heads?
Really?
Where are you going to be on December 13th?
Yeah, baby.
So what happened was I was going to a Christmas party with my husband on a big coach bus, and I had to make a few stops along the way. So we got pretty drunk, and there was some heavy petting going on the way home, and I passed out. And when I woke up, the bus driver was trying to wake up, and my breasts were like totally out of my dress.
Where was your husband?
He was passed out beside me,
Oh, you're kidding. So you guys were fooling around on the bus and your boobs came out.
and my boobs were hanging totally out, and the bus driver was waking us up. So
Do you have,
I don't
do you have
know how
good
many-
boobs?
I have great boobs.
How big are they?
Large C, small D.
You know, how lucky would that bus driver feel that day?
It's a good day for the bus driver.
Got
I
make
think
some
he's
money.
pretty lucky.
You get to see some titties. All right, hang on a second. Hi, The Edge.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, I'd like to tell my story for what happened.
Yeah, what's your name?
Liz,
Where are you calling from?
Markham.
What the happened?
Well, basically, my girlfriend and I were at the cottage one weekend, and I decided to go to bed early. So we had bunk beds in the bunkie, and I was a bad friend and took the bottom bunkie knowing that she couldn't get up on top. A little while later, I wake up to the bunk bed being shook like it was a goddamn earthquake happening, and I realized she had brought a friend into the bunkie. So I roll over, and I see underwear on one side of the bunk bed. Roll over to the other side, and there's Vaseline. A little while later, I then see her fall naked, face first, onto the floor.
When you say brought a friend, it was another human being, or was it a power tool?
No, it was a human being. It was my friend's brother.
In the top bunk.
Ouch!
Risky.
Was that because of the all
she
the?
fell off the top bunk. Now it's awesome.
The best part was she was half naked, and it looked like in Married with Children when you see the Santa fall from the roof and he just lands face first onto the ground.
Was she hurt?
She lay there for about 5 minutes while I just laughed at her because I couldn't believe what had happened.
What a friend. She was concussed and bleeding, but I just sat there chuckling.
Hi, The Edge. Hello. Yeah, there you go. Hi, The Edge.
Hi, I have a story.
Yeah, what's your name?
Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
I'd like to thank you guys first off for getting me and my boyfriend hooked up at Sausage Fest.
Oh, did you guys meet at Sausage Fest?
Well, we didn't meet, but we started dating that day.
Oh, you guys made it official.
Yeah, we had sex in that stadium field.
Awesome.
That's what we do.
Right in the goalie net.
Right in the goal. Wow.
Yeah, you remember that dude that got engaged at Sausage Fest a while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's, that's over.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
Wow. All right. Well, go ahead.
Or was that it?
You still there?
That was it.
Oh,
was
yeah.
it.
Okay, hang on. You had sex with
That's
the goalie.
amazing.
Hi, the
Right
edge.
from that, eh?
Yeah.
Scored.
Hello. Hello.
Light goes on.
Don't. The edge.
The spotlight.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Mandy.
Oh, Mandy. You came and it felt really... Go ahead.
Get down. All right, so this is a story about how I got arrested earlier this year for the first time. Me and some friends were smoking some herbal cigarettes in a park around 4:30 in the morning, and this lady comes outside and she starts being all like, "You're not supposed to be here. I'm an off-duty police officer." So we were like, "Okay, we'll leave." And she ended up calling the police on me, and I got arrested while I was driving home for a DUI. And so the cops they didn't even give me like I'm really nervous. They didn't give me any kind of chance to say that I wasn't drunk or I was fine or whatever. So they take me down to the police station, and I waited there for about 2 hours, and then they breathalyzed me, and I blew zeros. And I was pretty much crapping my pants the whole time because I might have had some more of that herbal tobacco hidden under my seat.
Oh, I see.
She blew zeros. So those guys feel bad enough about themselves already. Hey, I blew zeros. I bet they don't like being called zeros. Hi, the edge.
That was a Greek guy.
Merchant seaman.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah.
He didn't take long enough to say it, though.
And merchant seaman. Seaman.
Hi, the edge.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Good. Where are you calling from?
Pickering.
What's your name?
It's Carol.
Seaman.
It's like before he said it, he was going, I don't know if I can say this word.
Here it is, seaman.
What's another word for marine?
Seaman? Hey, sorry, go ahead.
That's okay.
Where are you calling from, by the way? Pickering?
Pickering.
A lot of Pickering chicks. I heard stories about Pickering girls, yeah.
What the happened?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm calling because when I went on vacation with my husband, we went to a really romantic place, and there was an outdoor dancing bar, and I decided we had quite a few drinks, and he was sitting in a lounge chair near the dance floor. I was wearing a very short little dress and dancing, because that's my favorite thing to do while on vacation. Dancing away, and it wasn't like a club, it was just near the bar. And the bartenders were sunken, like the bar is actually below
Fair enough.
the ground level.
Yeah.
So dancing away, and I decided to give my husband somewhat of a little bit of a lap dance, not vulgar, but just kind of up.
Okay, we got it. Yeah.
Knees, yeah. Well, and then my dress decided to become a belt. Now, I looked down and saw that and just pulled my dress right back down. The only thing is, that night I had decided to be a little bit friskier and not wear any underwear. So everyone around the bar saw a little too much, and I continued to dance.
So boring.
What do you think, fellas?
The bunk bed one?
Yeah. Which one was it? Are you the bunk bed chick?
No.
Are you the bunk bed chick?
Yes, I am.
You win.
You're a winner on the Dean Blundell Show. Yay! The best part about that story, in my opinion, was
she fell in her face.
Not that. It's that your friend just laughed at her for 5 minutes.
This is the Dean Blundell Show.
Time for your phone calls. Hey, The Edge.
Hey, are you still doing What Happened?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no, we're done. Why? What do you got?
It's like the funniest story ever.
Well, everybody says that, and then they're not that funny.
Oh,
we're doing awkward female questions, though. If you got questions about your lady parts, for sure, we'll help you answer them.
Not about my lady parts, but I have an awkward question.
Sure.
What's up with my boyfriend always masturbating after we have a fight?
Oh, he's anxious. That's a great one.
Whoa.
Like, it's awesome. Like, I offer it to him, and, like, you know, I got all the assets. I'm a double D and whatnot, right? And I offer it to him, and he says no, so then we get in a fight, and then I walk into the room right after, and he's whacking off.
My hand's up, Dino. Can I help answer on what I think happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
There used to be a time in my life. What's your name?
Stacy?
Where I would get I would get in a lot of fights with, say, a girlfriend, and I would love. But I would love the makeup sex. It was like the best thing in the world. And then there came to a point where I just couldn't stand it. I remember Dean, you saying at times you hated that kind of. You hated it because at that point you were just so pissed at the person. Why would you want it? With that being said, a guy can get anxious in those situations, so I get why he did what he did.
No, I don't, and I think it's creepy, and that's the truth.
Okay.
Any guy. So what does he do it like as soon as you guys argue? Does he just kind of lay down, like in the middle of the argument, you have it in the kitchen? Does he lay down on the kitchen floor and just start giving it a pull?
No, because we always fight in the bedroom, and then I'll, like, leave, slam the door, and then I'll go, like, cool off, and then I come back, and he's, like, jerking it. And it's not like I've caught him once. I've caught him, like, 3 times.
What do you mean you caught? Oh, you caught him doing it 3 times. How long you been together?
2 years.
Oh, yeah, well.
So the fights turn him on.
It's weird.
I think he's anxious, and he doesn't want the
he's
makeup
not
sex because
anxious.
he's pissed at you.
Dude, I get anxious. I had a couple of years ago because of my marital situation. I was just a wreck because it sucked so much balls. And I didn't have to do that. As a matter of fact, the opposite. I wanted to do less of that.
No, see, but when I'm anxious, or I like to. I mean, I think some people. I didn't say that. Anxious or.
Yeah.
No. I'm a little anxious.
More anxious than you are.
But, I mean, like, there's no reason for him to do it. I mean, like, I wake him up at, like, midnight with giving stuff.
You're not listening at that
sounds
point.
Like a great relationship.
Yeah, but at that point, it sounds like he's
already
really
relaxed.
mad. He's mad at you, too. So he doesn't want it with you.
Yeah, but dude, you know what I find weird about the whole thing is that they get in an argument and he feels the need to go and give it a yank. It's almost a little
psycho, right?
Psychotic. Yeah. If that turns him on to the point where he can do that.
But
it's effed up. You get it.
I get it, because normally the makeup sex is what drove me to do that stuff. But then when he's so fed up with the person, you want to have that.
You got drove to argue just to have makeup sex?
Unfortunately, there were times where drama was created to have great sex. 100% I can admit that.
Weird.
I agree.
Hey, The Edge.
Sex was so good.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Nothing. What's up with you?
I'm from Buffalo.
Yep.
I've been listening to this station for probably about 10 years now. Actually, longer than that. And there's been many topics the past couple days that I would like to have a conversation with.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. The Veterans Day massacre, whatever, that dude got his butt kicked for.
The guy on Remembrance Day. You guys don't have Remembrance Day, do you?
No, we have Veterans Day, which is happening this Monday.
Yeah, and what would happen if some guy showed up at a Veterans Day ceremony screaming and yelling about the plight of Afghan people?
I would probably kick his ass just like the dude on the video did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just really, I've been listening to this station for years. You guys talk about NFL and you don't care about hockey not being on right now. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool that they're talking about, like, the NFL and Major League Football, and when they mentioned that whole Americans and Canadians are fighting for our freedoms, I really respected that point of view. So,
thanks, dude. Yeah, it was nice. I don't know. Did they ever find that guy that went running through the Veterans Day thing and gave everybody the finger?
Don't know.
It's on my blog at edge.ca. Go and have a look at it. If you know that bald prick in the super stupid looking tight spandex outfit running through the Veterans Day thing at the hospital, giving people the finger, tell the police. Or,
He looks like a bike courier.
He looks like a douche.
Yeah, a bike courier.
I forgot that's French for douche. Yeah. At the Edge.
Hey, Dean, what's going on?
What's up, dude?
Nothing much, man. Hey, you guys have some great-looking ladies, but they tell stories like
Yeah.
And Todd's comment about the makeup sex, I've done that many times. It's
You get in an
great.
argument just to have some makeup sex?
Oh, hell yeah.
What is it?
And again,
Why
not
do people
just
do
but
that? Well, I don't
it's
understand
an addiction.
it.
I don't know. It's weird. If
you have an addiction to doing that, that is so counterproductive.
You're right. It's horrible,
It's the
dude.
stupidest
Based
thing
like
ever.
2 years on that.
By the Edge.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
This is for that douche yesterday, and the douches from the Remembrance Day. You can suck it.
All right. Hey, the Edge.
Hey, I think I got an answer for that girl's problem with her boyfriend pulling it.
Yeah.
You want to know right now?
Sure.
He's cheating on her in his mind if they're fighting over sex. That's his way of doing it.
Okay. Thank you. Hi, the Edge.
Merchant semen.
And merchant semen.
That's still funny. Rob Ford saying merchant semen. That'll always be funny.
Yeah.
And merchant semen. Semen. Semen.
Hi, the Edge.
Hey, how's it going?
Are we just entertaining ourselves?
Yeah. Well, I think everyone knows.
Sorry, dude. Go ahead.
It's okay, man. I was just gonna say that girl. I don't think the guy's like just fighting with her for the sex. You know what I mean? Or fighting with her and it turns him on. It's probably just him going to release some tension because he's just so pissed off. Like Todd was saying. Like I agree with Todd.
There's a
100%.
bunch of sickos out there, Dean, is what he's saying.
You might be one of them.
Well, there was a time.
Yeah, hi, the Edge.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
That's good. I was just calling about the guy pulling it after getting in a fight.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just bored. What if they don't have a TV in the bedroom? Doesn't want to go spend time with her after he got in a fight with her, right?
Yeah, but you know what? It's just whenever someone tells me, because I know how I was, and I can't fake it. I cannot fake anything. I have to be completely honest and 100% all the time because it makes me sick. I can't. I don't know what it is. So when someone upsets me, when someone really pisses me off, they become the most unattractive person in the world, and I can't even. It's the last thing on my mind. And I know, speaking from experience, and everybody's different, that for people to be upset with each other and then to go hop in the sack and because that it feels good or it's bad, trust me, I think it's just this. I think it's ridiculous. I don't think it exists. I think it's just I think you know what I think. I think people that do that are effed in the head. Let's get in an argument. Speaking of some sex.
No, I don't think it's like a premeditated thing.
The arguments for me were so I wouldn't have to.
Well, that's sick too. Who doesn't want to have sex?
Right here.
Yeah. There was a time, wasn't there?
Over here. At the Edge.
Hi, Dean. This is Rob Ford calling.
No, it's not. At the Edge.
How's it going, boys?
Good. What's up?
I'm all right, man. I just wanted to call and say keep up the good work and semen.
Semen.
At the Edge.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
All right. First of all, I just called in, and I thought I was like, when I call into the Buffalo radio stations, they screen the phone calls.
Yeah.
All right. What topic do you guys want to talk about? Because I've been listening to you guys for many years now.
It's a tough one. You want us to give you a topic from the last several years?
No. Actually, I want to bring up some topics that you guys almost made me get into a car crash on the way home from work.
What are they?
The Edge files where the dude was too stupid to have gay sex anymore.
Yeah.
I almost crashed my car because when the guy in the background yelled out, "Hey, what are you doing?" and he screamed out, "I'm making a baby." I
Do you remember that? Do you remember that story?
No.
Oh,
You
dude,
don't?
that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, two gay guys were deemed too stupid to be in a gay relationship because they had developmental disabilities.
Yeah.
So we were simulating what that would be like. And they were so dumb they didn't know they couldn't make a baby. So the one guy was, oh yeah, I'm making a baby.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember perfectly. And I pulled up the story, which were totally
what is it?
amazing.
Read it.
A British judge agreed with psychiatrists that Alan, a 41-year-old man who lives in an assisted living facility, is simply too dumb to be trusted with sex. Though Alan
Dude, it is the most natural carnal thing a human or an animal can do. And these guys are too stupid to be trusted with it. That's stupid. Keep going.
Though Alan has a vigorous sex drive, he also has an IQ of 48. He therefore made a declaration that at the present time, Alan does not have the capacity to consent and engage in sexual relations, ruled the judge. In such circumstances, it is agreed that the present regime for Alan's supervision and for the prevention of future sexual activity will be in his best interest. Here it is being used to keep Alan from having sex with his boyfriend, Kieran, who also lives in the home. But the judge hasn't given up all hope. While a psychiatrist thinks even sex would be too much for a man who believed that babies were delivered by a stork or found under a bush.
That's what they
The judge ordered Alan to receive such instruction in hope that he thereby gains that capacity.
Hey, could you imagine that? You'd be the judge and I'll be Alan. You could ask me, so if you think you can have...
Alan, tell me a little bit about some sexual history and where you think babies come from.
I mean, like, it's like a bird or whatever drops it off in the chimney in a blanket. Or, like, you can get them under bushes. So you get a baby in the... Or, like, I heard it comes out of the bush or something.
What about you and your boyfriend? Do you think that's a possibility for you guys?
Yeah, you poop out a baby.
Alan?
You tell him, Alan.
Yeah, we're going to poop out a baby.
Kieran, we're not asking you questions right now.
Don't be mean to him.
You tell him, Judge.
Yeah, he's going to have a baby.
You tell him, Alan.
Order!
Yeah. Have an order.
Order in the courtroom.
French fries.
Kieran, there are no French fries here.
Had a baby.
This is a court of law.
Yeah, poop out a baby.
Baby back rib.
Poop is not appropriate language here. You guys are too dumb to have sex.
I forgot about that story. That could have been one of my favorite stories of all time.
So is this guy like Idiot Savant for our show? Like he just knew everything?
I don't know. He appreciates
I'm going to poop out a baby.
All right, hello.
Yeah, you're there.
All right. Was that the same day? I believe it was the Greek yogurt story as well.
Oh, do you remember that, dude?
This is like a clip show.
The guy in the grocery store.
Yeah, the guy that worked in the grocery store. He was chasing patrons down going, you got to try this new Greek yogurt. Everybody's like, we don't want it. No, you have to try it. You have to try it. And so this woman tries it, and she distinctly, and this was what I liked.
Oh, yeah.
She knew right away it was man spirit.
Yeah, she could taste it.
I know what this is, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I've had a lot of this before. And then the guy denied it, and he got arrested. Yeah, exactly. It's just like a wine taster, only for...
Yeah, I've been listening to this station. I'm 34 years old, and I've been listening to this station since I was like a teenager. I grew up in Buffalo. I still live in Buffalo.
Oh, that must suck, eh? Not living in Buffalo, but it must suck having to listen to radio in Buffalo.
It does.
Yeah.
I've been introduced to so many bands and so many great musicians.
Yeah.
And then like a year later, they're like, "Oh, you got to hear this song." I'm like, "Yeah, I've been listening to it a year on 102.1 The Edge."
Yeah.
They're like, "What's that station?" I'm like, "Oh man."
Surprised we don't hear more stories about people too stupid to have sex there. What a great story. Alan had an IQ of 48. The judge deemed him too stupid to have sex.
You know, you're dumb one.
Alan, where did the babies come from?
Under the bush. Under the bushes. That's where the monkeys hide them.
All right. If I was a judge. All right.
Okay.
All right. Under the bushes or a bird.
Thank you. Can I have sex with Kieran?
Come on.
No. We're going to make a baby.
I'm ready.
No, you're not.
I'm ovulating.
I'm Ovaltining.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.